That was Sean Penn with his lovely co-star, Dakota Fanning, and I am Sam. Please welcome Dakota Fanning to the Morning X. Dakota Fanning!
Thank you.
Look at that flashy jacket. You are looking Hollywood today. Now, your agent is here, too, and I want to say hi to Joy because that is where, the story of how she found you is amazing. About a year ago, now, Joy is also my agent. And she represents me for all the movies that I don't get.
Which is scary.
Yeah.
Well, see, Barnes ends up on the cutting room floor, and you end up with Sean Penn.
That's right. See, that's how it works. But when I go in there and all the movies that I don't get, I see your picture. And I kept saying, who is that? She is so cute. And Joy kept telling me about you. And that time you were 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you weren't 7 yet. You were still 6. Anyway, Joy Purvis from the Talent Group. How did you find her?
Well, it's a real interesting story. My kids' agency, Hot Shot Kids, I do open calls about twice a year, and I had an open call, I think it was around February, be 2 years ago, February. And I usually break down the open calls where I have the 4 to 6-year-olds come in at one particular time, the 7 to 9s, 10 to 12s, et cetera, et cetera. Mm-hmm. And she just happened to be late for her age category, which was the 4 to 6-year-olds. And so her mom came in and said, "Oh, I'm sorry we're late. And, is there any way you can see her? If you can't, that's okay." And I said, No, bring her in. She'll just have to go in with the older kids.
Sure.
So she came in with the 7 to 9-year-olds. And I was passing out commercial scripts to all the kids because I have to check out their reading
skills, how they read, how well they can read,
and that type of thing. So I handed out everybody a script except for her. And she walked up to me and she said, "Excuse me, but can I have a commercial script too?" And I said, "Well, honey, this is just for the kids who can read." And she said, "Well, I can read." So I handed her the script just to make her feel good so she wouldn't be left out. And she grabbed the script out of my hand and began to read it. It was just so incredible.
Blew you away.
Oh, it blew me away. And I was like, oh, my gosh. I looked at my assistant. I said, "Give me a script for a 10 to 12-year-old now." And she gave me a script. I handed it to her. I said, "Here, honey, read this." And she read it better than any 10 to 12-year-old I had ever read in my whole history of being an agent.
At that moment, you thought, she has something very special.
No, I didn't think. I said
knew.
star. There was star written all over her
immediately.
face. Yeah.
And you were right.
Oh, yeah.
And then comes
incredible.
Dakota. So you're 7 now, right?
I'm 7, yes.
7 years old, going on 21.
Thank you.
Because you are amazing in that movie, and a lot of people haven't seen it yet. We got to see an early screening, and you were so good.
Thank you very much.
What was it like working with Sean Penn?
Well, he's such a great actor, and I'm so lucky that I got to work with one of the best actors in the history of the world at 7. And in California, there's an amusement park that's called the Pier, and it's in Santa Monica, and it's like actually on a pier.
Sure.
It's like right on the ocean. And he took me to the Ivy to get to know me.
Oh,
and
Sean took you out.
Yes.
Date.
To the Ivy,
yes.
no less.
Date
Nice
with
place.
Sean Penn.
Yes.
And what kind of questions did he ask you?
He's going to play, the daughter of Sean Penn. You got to go hang out with him.
Right. And people are stopping on the street, "Oh, hi, Sean, great movie, The Pledge, fantastic movie." And then I'm just thinking, oh, my God, this is so cool that I'm with Sean Penn at the Pier. And then he took me to the Pier. And at the Ivy, I'm not even sure if they have cheese pizza or if they'd even take it by the slice. So I asked the waiter when he comes up, "Well, what can I get for you?" I can't read. I could read the stuff on the menu, but it was all in Italian. So I couldn't read the Italian. So I said, well, I don't know. I said, "Can I have a slice of cheese pizza?" And they said, "Sure." And then they come back a minute later and said, "Do you want pizza sauce on that?" And I said, "Well, I'd like some if you have it." And then he come back with it, and it's chunks of tomatoes on there. So I guess that's what they call their pizza sauce.
Yeah, you got to watch those Italians. They'll try to sneak up on you like that.
So what did Sean Penn ask you at your little date?
Well, we just talked. I talked about his daughter and his son. We talked about my sister sometimes. We talk about everything.
So it was an easygoing conversation.
Mm-hmm.
On the set, was it fun hanging out with him? When he got into his character, was it hard for you to communicate with him, or did he kind of seem like he was off in space?
He just seemed normal because I didn't have my dad out there at the time because he was in Georgia here. So I just treated him like my real dad.
Well, that's a way to get into the part, though.
Exactly.
Because you're playing his daughter.
This interview isn't over. More after a quick break. You can also find it and more on the Morning X with Barnes and Leslie podcast. You're inside the best of the Morning X.